Two unemployed actors. Two unemployed actors. They're just between projects.
Welcome back to Two Unemployed Actors. I'm Max.
I'm Sam.
And we have, I want to say a big show today, but oh my God, I don't think I've got the energy.
Let's just sit here and chill out.
The move happened and I'm like, although it's like one suburb to another suburb, like 3 suburbs away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
My first problem is I can't speak properly. It's only like 15 minutes away, but you still got to pack and unpack everything. And then I did the IKEA run and oh my God, I've got cuts and bruises. It's like a wall when you build IKEA.
I built an IKEA thing the other day, actually. You're
I
right.
had to build a bed, wardrobe,
Just to bang it
coffee
a bit,
table,
down a bit. Oh.
chest of drawers. I don't know. I'm just over it. I guess I bit off more than I can chew going, yeah, absolutely. We can do a podcast last week when I'm in the middle of the move.
Yes.
Like from the back of the moving van.
Yep.
No.
Hence the new background.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We're thinking this couch, which is actually red but disguised grey, as you can see on YouTube, is a 10-year-old IKEA couch. So it's time for a new one, but I'm putting that off because I probably have to build it. So yes, all that aside, that's why I sound a bit askew. We've got the studio now in the lounge room.
Yes.
Because there's space here to have a proper studio in the lounge room, although I was just saying I wonder what the neighbours think of the studio lights as they walk past the front door. It is Newtown.
It is Newtown.
So, yeah. So moving out of the way, ready to go. I'm literally still unpacking because I'm days in and the message comes through from the agent, you've got an audition.
Perfect.
I'm like, okay, is it a self-tape? Yes, it's a self-tape. I have to find my self-tape wall. You know how every actor looks for a self-tape wall in their place?
100%.
I have to find my self-tape wall.
That looks pretty good.
It does. Yeah, I think
you have more walls now.
Yes, true. From a 2-bedroom tiny apartment to a 3-bedroom house, I'm okay for wall space. So, yeah, I could do that. And then no sooner did the first come through, I get a Facebook message from the agent going, "Oh, casting director loves you today. You got another one." I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I have to actually
the same casting.
And they're both similar roles, clean cut, 40s. So, and the same headshot was used when she requested me for each one. So it's obviously clean cut, Maxie's in mind. So get up early and shave tomorrow is the memo to self.
There we go. So are they both tomorrow?
Both due by tomorrow as self tapes.
Yeah.
So at least I can just go through, prepare both, and then set up the space, and then just practice a bit more. And then when I press record, my goal is just to go through both. Do lots of takes of both, just lots.
That's all you need.
And then I've got one little SD card to plug in the computer, and then I can edit it all there.
Perfect.
To 2 different files. Away they go, like, I haven't moved at all in the last few days.
Very nice.
That's the plan.
Is it going to go as smoothly? Who knows?
And if it was well executed and the client loves me, the plan is to get both commercials. So who knows?
Yes, of course. Always.
Still doing voiceovers too. There's still quite a few. I had to do a project in the middle of the move. It was like an hour of me in front of it, being in the right headspace, and I'm literally confined between moving boxes as I try and do some voiceovers and get in the right headspace. Like I'm in a corporate office talking about an amazing business, as they often aren't, but try to be. And so that's good. So apart from being injured by IKEA, I actually feel pretty good considering we've moved.
Yeah, it's great.
A week.
Well, I actually looked into voices.com
a bit
after our chat about it.
Yep.
Last podcast. Yeah, it's been
2 weeks.
Yeah. And you can be a guest and be invited to auditions for free.
Yep.
So I already started creating a demo at home.
Do that.
Bit. I've been doing that. So found scripts. They provide a lot of options on voices.com for.
And another tip there is think about who you are and who you'd sort of compete with, and think about ads you've seen that are current, that whether they're on the radio, on the television, or even e-learning scripts, corporate script, whatever the demos you want to do, because there's 25 categories. You can do toys, you can do artificial intelligence. Anyway, all that aside, if you think about scripts like for me, it was more. I'll tell you what. For me, it was more like the Lexus ads. Talking slowly and smooth, and business class on British Airways and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of your stuff. I looked you up on voices.com.
If you've got a spare few minutes, look me up on voices.com.
Meditation, chilled, kind of relaxed vibe was
I can't
cool.
remember doing that, but yeah. So you think about what's good, and then go for that rather than that looks cool or this car ad looks cool, and I'll do that. Think about what sort of really suits your voice and who you'll be auditioning for. And they're the best sort of first auditions.
Yeah.
And then you get them nailed and you get them individually categorized correctly. Then you're likely to get invites.
Yeah. Well, I did a little snippet, literally like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Of like it was like an example of it must have been for like a burger chain or something.
Right.
And I was like,
because it's mostly, I think they're based in Canada, but they're mostly obviously North American. So yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of US examples.
Yeah.
Like the voices that I do. What was it? It was a
so good you've forgotten it.
A $2,000 grill doesn't sound unreasonable. Beef. It's what's for dinner or something like that. It was like something like that. And I just did that and it was like so funny. And I recorded it on like Logic Pro or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying different things. And I guess I did a like car ad and then put music underneath to
Good.
try and make it sound legit.
Good.
But there's like, it's very cool. Like I listen to yours and there's no.
Because I think I spent $500 with the audio engineer. So professional studio setup.
Yes, to get your demo.
Yeah, this is what he does for a living. So I'm in the booth for as little time as possible because like you, I've done the practice. I've only had to do a few scripts 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And then he sends me the file and it's all there.
Yeah.
And I've got the individual ones as well.
Perfect.
So, and with the music beds and all put together, and he does it for a living. He hears everyone.
That's great.
Voiceovers. So he knows how to sort of edit it as well.
Yeah, right.
So, that's a step up in commitment again.
Yeah.
But I like, it's the best audition you do, the more chance you get in the role. It's a similar thing in voices, obviously. The more work you put in.
Well, Grant's has been successful. We've been leaving happy and been obviously excited
happy
to go.
And emotionally intact.
Both no longer shit. Exactly. Both. Well, emotionally intact, something different. But
I'll tell you, I saw something on Facebook.
Yeah.
Where he shared a clip.
Yes.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Disclaimer. But he actually...
Disclaimer.
You've made it when he feels like you're worthy enough to be shared on social.
About to say, he was so we did a kind of like a psycho scene a little bit together.
Okay.
And he was like,
because he can be quite menacing and intimidating.
Yeah.
And that's before he says anything.
Yeah, exactly. But he was happy with it and really, it makes me feel good that he wanted to post it. It builds my confidence. So he obviously thought it was good enough. And so...
Well, you've been putting the work in because like you're there all the time.
Yeah, once a week.
To work with him. So you'd want to hope you're getting better, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, and today Jess and I actually had an audition for an Afters BA graduation short film.
Okay.
So we'd be playing a couple, very toxic kind of relationship. He
Right.
cheats. But it's about, I think a lot of it's a flashback because it's about he commits suicide.
Oh,
and she
jeez.
gets given like a necklace with his ashes in it and it brings back memories or whatever.
God.
But
people do that, and they get the ashes ground down to like a diamond.
Yeah, and you wear it or something. Or you
bit
get it into a
gross.
vinyl record.
What?
Have you heard that?
No.
You get someone's ashes in a vinyl record.
How the hell? What does that sound like?
I was thinking, well, you
They
play
can
it and
print
it's just
it to
them going,
whatever.
no.
I'm in hell. It's hot in here.
No. I think you can make it any song you want because it's just the grooves.
Oh, I see.
It's just the grooves.
So they're the grooves.
But, I mean,
and
it's a
every
bit-
time you put the needle on them, you're killing them again.
I like this one. What's
Wearing
this
down
one?
the grooves.
My dead grandma.
It's my dead grandma.
It's called Dead Grandma. No, it's really odd. I actually find that quite weird, don't you? If you wore a ring with your like.
Yeah. I mean, once you're gone, I suppose, who cares? But it's people left behind
It's
who have to wear this diamond or necklace or play this vinyl record.
when I'm gone, make me into a diamond and wear
It's
it.
like, damn it, where's that vinyl gone?
Yeah. Oh, it's snapped. Oh no. That's another death. Okay.
So good luck with the audition. You had it today.
We had it today, and we're
Okay.
not going to brag, but we're like one take wonders pretty much
Well done.
today. As
Well,
well.
they couldn't wait to get rid of you out of the room.
Yeah.
Either way.
That's
No, I'm
Grant.
joking.
That's
It's fine.
Grant.
Oh,
No, we did it at Grant, so it was a self-tape. It's on
Great.
the 12th.
okay.
And we were both very happy with it.
That's
And
good.
So, we're crossed fingers. Like
It's good because it's not like you're nervous and all the rest of it because you've
Exactly.
both worked in front of Grant all the time. So
Yeah.
it's like to get there and fire up. And if
Yeah.
it's the last thing you do in the day, you're all primed and ready to go.
Exactly. And also, we finally have a date for the screening of Not Today.
I don't believe you.
No, me neither.
Let me guess. It's not today. It's
Not tomorrow. It's not the next day.
okay. When is it?
It's the 14th of November. It should be.
And anyone can log on from anywhere in the world? Oh, no. Don't do that. No, it wasn't.
It's not that one.
I was trying to be
So
fancy.
this is the screening for cast and crew on the 14th of November, but that means that very soon afterwards,
Yes.
if you have the link, you can log on and view it. So
Fantastic.
that's exciting for everyone.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Equally
Well,
as exciting.
Yeah, once
as
they've
is for
seen
me.
it, they're still excited, hopefully.
Yeah. So
That's
so
good.
a couple of things happening. Yeah, a friend of mine is graduating from AIM, and they have to kind of write their own little musical using already existing musical numbers and stuff.
Hang on. So, an actual full-length musical?
Not full length.
Or
It's
a musical
shorter.
number?
It's shorter. No. Like
From existing stuff?
like a mini musical.
A mini music. Okay, so
Mini
like
musical.
2 songs. Or lots of short
6
chorus
songs.
sings. 6 songs?
Yeah, or something like that. And you create your own storyline, but you use songs from different musicals.
You know what I speaking of musicals, and I know I'm far from an expert, I watched on Netflix the documentary on David Foster. So I know everyone's like, David who? But and he was on Housewives of Beverly Hills and that sort of stuff. And some people know him from that. But he's been nominated for 47 Grammys. He's won 16. When you think of the likes
that ratio is not great.
Well, Madonna, it's more than I want. Madonna, he's worked with, I won't say discovered Celine Dion, but nabbed her from Quebec and helped produce her first album, all albums really.
Wow.
The same with, who's the young Frank Sinatra these days? Michael Bublé. So
Classic.
he went to the former Canadian Prime Minister's wedding, right?
Okay.
And he's come on, listen to this wedding singer. He's great. You know, this is going to be a good singer. And David just turned him and said, look, mate, the amount of times I hear that, like, come on, listen to this singer, come on, listen to this. Like, I do this for a living, okay? So he's like, no, you'll see. And then Michael Bublé comes out and does his little
Thing.
and then gets into it. And David said, I'm going to take you to LA. I'm gonna help you produce your first album. I'm gonna help do it. And that's how it sort of started
that's
again.
Who this is.
You think of The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner. So Warner's in charge of the music, and I think it was Clive who was, I don't know if it was CEO, creative director, whatever it was, but said to Kevin and the director, you need more. You've got Whitney Houston. You need more of Whitney Houston performing in the show, in the movie, the show, so that you can really buy into the whole she's a star thing when bad things happen in the movie to a storyline. So you've got Whitney Houston. Why not? So then they turned to David Foster to help produce all those songs, which we know so well, and he found he found the Dolly Parton song, which is the famous "I Will Always Love You."
9 to 5. Oh.
That was a great movie too, actually. But anyway, so yeah, like that's a great, like the amount of artists he's supported and the amount of talent he's found and nurtured is amazing. When I think musicals, because I actually, for me, who's not really into the musical things and can't sing, I actually enjoyed watching that.
Okay, and it's a documentary, is it?
It is, yeah. And he's moved on to
Netflix?
Yeah, and David Foster. It ends with him going on to Broadway, which he's never done before, because normally he likes to be the control freak. He's in there producing it all.
Okay.
Do this, do that, do this, do that. And so to walk into a musical, like you're just a part of so many things.
Yeah.
It's amazing how he explains it. I won't try and describe it. But you're obviously got to be part of a larger team. And so he's working on 3 musicals on Broadway. So yeah.
Right now?
Yeah. Wow. Or when that ended, the Netflix doco, whenever that was.
Yeah.
That's how it ended. So it was really interesting.
Okay.
And especially the blurring of the... Fred,
Why
don't...
here, Fred? Go there.
He wants to show you his favourite treat.
Bizarre.
Frederick.
What are you doing?
Fred.
Just do it there.
It's
hilarious.
So yeah, so it's interesting what goes in behind the scenes with, just music in movies, let alone musicals.
Yes,
intense.
exactly. So I'm doing that, and because we can't do it in front of an audience, it's being filmed. So it's almost going to be like a short film musical film.
Oh, okay.
Which is going to be very cool. So that's exciting, and so I've been rehearsing a lot for that as well. And we've been going to the pub afterwards for like 5 hours.
The warm down routine that you've got.
Yeah,
there's a warm up routine for the voice, and there's a warm down.
There's and there's a ruin. Yes.
Yeah, jug of beer to warm down.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So
Or 2.
I heard you saw a television commercial at the gym the other day.
Oh, did I? Did I see one? Yeah. Yes,
Were you in the middle of lifting some full-on weight or something? And like I came on the ad and just threw you, and it's like, oh, that idiot Max distracted me, and now I'm injured. No.
So
Dramatic.
yes, so for anyone who doesn't know, which is everyone except me and Max.
Yeah.
I was at gym and I turned to the gym TV because our gym has TVs.
Gym TV.
And I just see, I see a red-haired woman first. But it was the insurance company that you did your ad for. I was like,
Yes.
could this be? As I look at the TV, switch to Max.
There he is.
There he was.
And you
doing his
basically
little
just
line.
screamed to everyone, you've got to watch this ad. This is amazing.
I actually laughed out loud a little bit.
Okay, well, it's not quite the reaction I was going for. Okay.
I was like, that's my buddy.
I was hoping you're on the treadmill and then, oh my God, and then trip yourself up and like, no dramatic moment. Bit of comedy in there, you know.
Yeah, that would have been good. Okay, why don't we add it in now for dramatic?
I can you reenact it.
Yeah.
So, I can beat that because I had the Foxtel technician. So to get cable installed here in Australia, I got to make the appointment, and then months later they turn up. And he's run the cable like across the roof, and I've got to get a satellite dish and all that sort of stuff. It was like a half-day project. I thought he just plugs it in. But anyway.
Why would you pay someone to just...
I don't know. It's like... Because Fox is like, you need the technician to come, and I thought they'll replace the thing on the wall, the thing. I don't know. I'm not that technical thing. Yeah. And then you can plug the thing into the thing, and then you got a cable.
And you got the thing, and you can watch the thing whenever you want to do the thing.
5 hours later, he's installed it. He's like, there should be a signal now, and I'm looking because it goes through my amplifier, Foxtel box to the amplifier to then to the television, right?
Okay.
And I'm hearing sound. Sound comes on. I'm like, wait a minute, that's me. And then he's walked in, thinking I'm talking to him. No, and he's looked at the screen. Then I've wiggled the cord, as you do. It's the Control-Alt-Delete of the amplifier world, where you wiggle it, and the picture came on, and there's me.
On the ad?
Yeah.
Oh
so
my God, what are the odds?
So I'm standing there, and the Foxtel guy's kind of, he's like, I don't think he quite got it. Like, he's like, what? And then he's sort of, anyway, and he
like,
had a million things to do, and he's already got his day behind because I'm high maintenance here with my 5-hour install. Yeah. And there's me, and I have to say I did stand there for a bit too long watching myself.
Well, he already left. Yeah.
Sign this. Yeah. Hang on, don't interrupt.
That's the universe. Works in weird ways, doesn't it?
I know.
That's
I'm like, that's weird. I can hear something. Oh wait, that's me.
That's like my music class story that I told you where my ad came on back when I was in year 8.
Let's tell it again. Because that was several episodes ago.
You should remember.
Several drinks ago.
No, it's like when
maybe I didn't even listen the first time. Who knows?
I was in my music class, and we put on a YouTube video to watch.
Oh,
and then my ad came on, and I was like, why now? Why this show? Why this video? Why this class? Why me?
And didn't your teacher pause it and rewind it?
She was like, "Hey Sam, it's you."
Just in case no one noticed.
Just in case.
Let's watch it again.
Just in case everyone who was saying Sam didn't notice.
Oh, well done.
So that was
inspired
great.
all your friends to go out and get Foxtel or whatever the ad was.
Oh.
It was Foxtel, wasn't it?
What was? Yes, it was.
Oh no, okay. So we're keeping Fred amused by giving him a treat, which was bone with a bit of meat on, and he loved it so much he's left it behind and threw it in Sam's lap. Yeah. There you go.
Yes, it was. It was owned by Foxtel, but it was actually specifically for Presto. I don't know if you remember it.
Yes.
I don't know if it was that successful.
Netflix had come out and stole the show, and then suddenly everyone tried to have their own pay-per-views.
Yeah. So Presto was like its Foxtel version of Netflix.
And we had Stan, which we still have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, we got
Amazon Prime.
We still have. There was a couple of others.
Those are the big 3, right?
There was a couple of others that came out, and it was just a massive grab for share. And then the ones that couldn't make it work dropped off. Because really, if you haven't got the money to buy decent content or make decent content,
you can get
both of which is expensive, you're screwed.
Yeah, you've kind of got like there's obviously going to be a bit of crossovers, but it's almost like Amazon Prime, Stan, and Netflix all have kind of different shows to each other.
Yeah, they do, because the agreements are regional. That's why people complain. Oh well, I get this in Netflix in the US, I don't get it here because regionally in the Asia Pac region, there's another, and someone on Foxtel's got it, the cable, or
I hate
Stan
that when I see a trailer. I'm like, I'm going to watch this. I look it up. It's like, fuck, it's only on the American.
Well, I've
Netflix.
got Stan because I bought it to watch Anthony Brandon Wong's performance in The Commons.
Oh yeah,
which was an Australian produced show. It was quite interesting. And then Amazon Prime because Kate Mulvaney was in the show with Al Pacino.
Yes,
as the assassin,
it's the one
the
she
nun
left.
Assassin.
That that play she was doing for. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's right. So, and then I've just, you know what, I've got them now, and I'm like, I'll just, you know, and I've got
keep
Foxtel.
'em.
I have to say, so with cable, with
You don't even
Netflix,
need
with
Foxtel.
Amazon, and with Stan, mind you, they're tax deductible once you earn enough money as an actor to pay tax.
Yeah.
But and
what
also
do you
going
mean?
to the cinema,
The tax
so I
stuff?
claim that on tax.
All the stuff.
Yeah,
Can you
because
actually?
that's what's I actually did get it for acting. Yeah, and
That's very cool.
and yeah, so I claim it on tax. But I'll probably, if you look at percentage, I have to say Netflix is 50-50 with Foxtel, with the cable. What makes it easy now is what Foxtel have done is have a Netflix button on the new remotes and Netflix available to stream.
Everyone watching on YouTube?
Which is a great
It's right
play
there.
because the more you stay within the cable infrastructure, the more likely you are to watch more cable. Rather than turning off the box
Yeah.
and just using Netflix off your phone, you're less likely to go back into the box. So I think it was a great play by them.
It's a very good idea.
So probably 50-50 there, and Amazon Prime is kicking on because I watched The Boys, which
Heard a
is
lot about
so funny. Oh my god, Carl
Is it-
Urban,
is it-
amazing!
Is it
It's
kinda-
fantastic. It's superheroes,
Yeah,
but like
supernatural, yeah.
like okay, because everyone's got the idealistic version of superheroes, right? We see that all the time. Good versus evil, good always wins, yada yada yada. But you know, and just different coloured capes. But this is like what would happen if superheroes were real
Oh,
in the world that we live in, the world that we know with
Oh, I
social
gotta watch it
media,
now.
trolls, all the rest of it. You know, because
So it's a
everyone
spoof.
has
It's a
flaws.
little bit
No
of a
one is
spoof.
pure good or pure bad.
No.
Everyone has flaws.
Yeah.
And this really exposes
Unless you're
those
Superman.
flaws. Yeah, so really well written characters
very nice.
and interesting, you know, plot that carries you through. Lots of little story arcs. I'm up to, like, I blitzed season 1. Season 2 now, every Friday it drops. So I'm watching, that's what I'm watching at the moment. I'm really, really enjoying it.
I tried to go to Gold Class the other day. It's not half the price anymore.
It's,
It's $43.
oh, you know why? It's gone back to school holidays now.
So once school's back?
So I don't know, but I think there was a period there where it was dead quiet
Yeah.
and nobody knew they'd restarted really. So they're like half price everything, come on in.
Yeah.
And then school
Should've
holidays started, and it's, you know, certainly a rite of passage for most families to go during school holidays. I remember my mum used to give me like a book, my brother and I. The
Yeah.
rule was I had to take him, but so it had to be, you know, less R-rated.
Older brother?
And
Younger brother?
younger brother, 3 years. So I'd take him to that, and it's not cool, you know, taking a 3 year younger brother to Chadstone Shopping Centre in Melbourne to go see the movies when, you know,
Yeah.
he's kind of
Have you only got one sibling?
yeah, that's enough. for
So
me.
you're the oldest. I'm the oldest too. That's very good.
It is. I know. We're older and wiser.
Older and
the
wiser.
thing is, well, you know, the thing is,
One of us.
so we used to get a book every school holidays, and we get a, you know, we'd be able to see like 5 movies or something, or 6 movies, you know, because you get a discount if you buy a book of tickets, and so
Oh,
we'd
your mum-
go
yeah,
and
yeah.
that was
I think
our
my mum used
thing.
to have something like that. Yeah.
It helped me
Very
to,
nice.
to love the movies even more.
Yeah. It's
Of
important.
course, the only problem was the negotiation of what to see.
Oh, you guys had different tastes.
It helped that we were both like teenage boys, so
Yeah.
it's which superhero movie should we see or something? Like it's not too, you know.
Yeah, it's not too.
Should we look at that new French rom-com? No, that's not. So, you know, it's all right. We survived.
That's good.
So hopefully I'm looking forward to in the next 48 hours finishing unpacking,
Yes.
2 auditions done, a couple of voiceover jobs, and lots of rest of relaxation,
Yes. Make sure to relax.
which is good. So that'll be happy, and then I'll be more centered. Then next week I've got to pick up the script again and keep working on that script for the play, which is now moved. So
As in
January lipstick.
Still.
January. So I think rehearsals are going to start later this month, actually.
Yeah. Right.
I'd like to go in knowing half of what I'm supposed to be doing, you know. Thanks, Fred, but I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I've eaten.
Well, next time we'll have the 2 unemployed actors light box up here.
Yeah, we'll
be
do
a
that.
cool
It's a
idea.
basic progression, you know, and then I'll buy a real couch that...
A real couch. This is cardboard couch.
Well, I built this one 11 years ago from IKEA,
God.
and the cover's faded, which is why I've got this sheet
Yeah.
covering it for those
I
on
was 9.
YouTube. You get the
I
full
was
tour.
11 years ago.
That's enough. That's enough for that. That's enough for
I
that
couldn't
talk.
build anything
It's enough
except
for your
Lego.
crazy talk, which means you're probably better at building it than I was.
Yeah.
You're listening to 2 Unemployed Actors. I'm Max.
I'm Sam.
This is Fred, and we'll be back next week. Bye.
See ya.
2 unemployed actors.
Fred's just chomping. Every time he moves, every time his head butts it, you can hear the...
Looks a bit weird on camera.
Frederick, get off my crotch. Thanks for picking that up.
Yeah, I
'cause
was just
I'm
like, you can't really. Now we know what the studio light's
oh,
for. No!
dear. It was a bit exposed about her desk. Boom, boom. Okay.
no.
I'm
This
not
is
a
too much.
teenager anymore.
So you can't say that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you saying something about?